Number 5, Cap'n Crunch. Time is of the
Captain
essence when it
Crunch
comes to
is
the Quaker Oats
5?
Company's
Oh my
classic
god,
cereal,
bro.
Captain Crunch.
I am highly disappointed. Alright, so this is actually we've done reactions for this from this channel before, the WatchMojo.com. I personally had to subscribe, I'm not gonna lie, because their videos are very, in my opinion, they're super entertaining. They got like really good concept videos, especially things to react to, as you can see. So I just came upon this one day and I was like, yeah, I want to check this out, see how this shit is. Like I said, I'm a big cereal fan. I don't know if you guys are, but we got to talk about this because this shit, I feel like it's gonna be, I mean, obviously very subjective. So we're gonna see which ones we actually fuck with and which ones is like, yeah, that shit deserves to be there, or if like it's a classic. I'm gonna like the video obviously because we're about to show some love. And make sure to go on their page, WatchMojo.com. They got really good videos, definitely great for reactions. Let me make sure we're good. We should be good on volume wise. If not, I'll fix it. All right, I'm gonna still be in the background. I'm gonna obviously still be reacting to it. We're gonna come back. I just have to take a quick intermission while we react.
Of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and cold milk.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best Saturday morning cereal classics of all time.
They're magically delicious.
All right.
Number 20, Corn Pops.
Corn Pops is
We all know
classic.
that some
I'm
of
not
the
gonna lie.
tastiest and most retroactively
Corn Pops is
appreciated
definitely
cereals
classic.
ever created contain tons of sugar.
What, a Corn Pops? Oh, compose, man.
That shit do got hella sugar
Hey,
though.
it's
I'm
just
not
a
gonna lie.
cereal. I mean, look, there's plenty of the all brand.
Are you kidding?
Who am I kidding? It's not just a cereal, it's Corn Pops.
We're not fooling ourselves into thinking otherwise, yet the Corn Pops brand has endured a history of taking the word sugar in and out of their name. That said, a cereal by any other name, be it Sugar Corn Pops,
Right.
Pops, or our beloved Corn Pops, would still taste as
Corn
sweet.
Pops used to
These
hit. I'm
little
not gonna lie.
pillows of puffed corn possess an undeniable appeal that keeps us coming back for bowl after bowl of the good stuff.
I want my child's corn pops. While we're young, can you hang on a sec? Oh, you're killing me. What happened with You're killing me.
Number 19, Life. The world's
Life
of advertising and
being
breakfast cereals
19,
have
I'm not gonna
always
lie,
had a
it's like
symbiotic
crazy.
relationship.
Good morning.
But that might
It's
be like
time
a
for
budget
healthy
thing, low
breakfast.
key.
This time your kids will eat it. A
Not like
cereal with
niggas ain't have
lots
it
of
though.
protein.
But I definitely.
Don't worry, your kids will eat it. And
Low-key eat that
complex
shit.
carbohydrates. It's new, crunchier Life
I think
cereal.
they had like a
Kids have long
frosted
been
flavor,
targeted on
right?
Saturday
I don't
mornings
know.
by every toy and breakfast food commercial in the game, all vying for parents' hard-earned grocery money. Back in the day, Life cereal went with a particularly effective campaign featuring Mikey, a little boy with a hard-to-please palate.
Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it.
Mikey
Oh,
Likes
shit.
It became the
Mikey
calling
liked that
card for
shit.
Life cereal's ostensibly pleasant texture, hearty ingredients, and tasty sweetness. This wasn't marketed as an
Tasty
overtly cloying
sweetness?
breakfast
What? I remember that shit
experience,
tasting
but a
like
more
fucking
nuanced bowl
grain.
of goodness that could make both kids and parents happy. Number 18, Trix. Are you a
Trix is
chocolatey cereal
18?
person
Nah,
or a
I'm
fruity
not
cereal
gonna lie.
person?
Trix
Could you
should
answer
low-key be-
affirmatively to the
hold
latter
on.
option?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Trix should low key be a little lower in the list. Trix was like type classic. For that shit to be 18, I mean we got to see the list first. Obviously, I'm being super biased right now, but I don't know. I deadass feel like, bro, Trix being 18 is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck it. Let's see what they talking about though.
Then it's highly likely that you loved eating Trix as a kid.
I love bright fruity treats.
Yeah, that shit used to be.
Trix.
It's
Bro,
a part of his
Trix
complete
was fire.
breakfast.
And it's just for kids.
Your parents probably weren't too thrilled, however, since the cereal didn't even pretend to be anything but garishly colored sugar puffs in a bowl. These fruit-flavored puffs were pungently aromatic, a burst of fruit flavor for those who demanded an extra jolt of energy in the morning. Chocolate lovers out there may not see what all the hype is about with regards to Trix, but if you need all of that
Nah,
artificially
Trix was
flavored
hitting,
goodness
I'm
in
not
your
gonna
life,
lie.
then Trix is for you.
A birthday party with Trix? I'll sneak in as a kitty cat.
Silly kitty, this party is for rabbits.
Hey, I'm a rabbit.
Surprise!
This party's for me. Can I have some Trix?
Number 17, Special K. Real talk.
Yo, I like
Okay,
Special
almost
K.
all
I'm not
of the
gonna lie,
cereals on
and
this
I like
list
the
are
regular
sugar
one
bombs.
too.
Special
Like,
K, however,
I don't know
is
if that
something
makes
a little,
me
just a little different.
like
Special
weird,
K gives you the
but
highest level of
I
protein
personally
available
fuck
in a
with it.
cereal. And
That's
protein
just
can
me,
help
though.
you keep muscle
I like the all different
while you
flavors too.
lose fat.
The best, in my opinion, the best Special K, low key. Damn, there's a couple. I'm not gonna lie. The chocolate one is fire. The French vanilla is crazy fire too, and the strawberry is another classic.
So make the Special K breakfast
I fuck
part
with
of
Special
your
K.
daily diet and exercise
Personally.
plan.
This long-standing Kellogg's product was actually once marketed to those seeking to lose weight. The Special K Challenge outlined a diet supplemented by servings of Special K cereal that was intended to shave off 6 pounds in 2 weeks.
Drop a jean size in 2 weeks with the Special
Wait,
K
it said
Challenge.
what? Hold on, I wasn't paying
Results,
attention.
not exactly guaranteed. Cereal that was intended to shave off 6 pounds in 2 weeks.
Drop a jean size in 2 weeks with the Special
Nigga
K
said
Challenge.
6 pounds
Results,
in 2 weeks. That is
not
goddamn
exactly
cap.
guaranteed. But this grain-based cereal did make it easy to imagine indulging in some Special K goodness as part of a tasty breakfast. Number 16, Apple Jacks.
Oh, Apple
This
Jacks is
tasty
definitely
apple and
fire.
cinnamon-based cereal was initially introduced back in 1965 under the moniker of Apple
So I'm
Oats.
assuming they're doing
We
it
admit
like
this name
based
captured a
off
more
of cereals
succinct
that have
description of its
longevity.
taste, but today's consumers know it by another brand, Apple Jacks.
Dad, we're resting. Yeah.
And eating those Apple Jacks, I see.
Hey, what's wrong with you kids? They don't taste like apples. That isn't why we like them. Then why?
I know.
He
You
was over
just
here
do.
imitating his
bright
dad.
blue
That shit
box,
is a
those
fucking.
colorful shapes, and that immediately
That's an
recognizable
open
taste.
backhand.
You just know Apple Jacks when you eat them, and one bowl is almost surely followed by a second. There's an addictive quality to the sweetness at play here, and the Apple Jacks O hang tough against the milk, eventually passing on their cinnamony flavor.
OD.
They're really cool.
No, we
Apple Jacks used to be busting, I'm not gonna lie.
It tastes like apples.
Mr. Parker, that's so charming. Everyone knows why they're so good.
Number 15, Count
Count
Chocula.
Chocula. I was
It's
never
one of those
really a big
telltale
Count
signs of the
Chocula fan. I'm
Halloween
not gonna
season.
lie.
The introduction
Which
of
is
the
crazy
General
'cause I
Mills
love
Monster
chocolate.
cereals on the grocery store
But-
shelves.
Count Chocula.
Hey, I was never really.
My treasures.
Count Chocula.
To me, it ain't really hit like that.
Wow.
Oh.
Count Chocula has to be considered one of the best, an indulgent treat that is forever paired with falling temperatures and crunchy leaves. Plus, if you're a marshmallow person, and who isn't, then the cocoa-flavored treats included
That's
in the
yeah. That's
cereal are
another
gonna
thing.
rock
Like
your
for me, I
world.
wasn't a marshmallow person with cereal. I don't know why. For me, it was weird.
Spice a chocolate monster in no time flat.
We can honestly eat Count Chocula at any time of the year, but we admit that it's a special tradition that we look forward to every year. Number 14, Chex. It's all about texture when it comes to the success story of General Mills Chex cereal.
Nah, they put Chex over Trix. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely would have put Trix over Chex.
How
No
do you
bullshit.
feel about Chex?
The
And
origins
definitely
of these
Apple
checkerboard
Jacks,
treats
what?
actually date
And
back to
Corn
another
Pops, what the
manufacturer,
fuck?
Ralston Purina.
Now
which
that I
was
think about
marketed
it.
under the rather unappealing
Niggas really
name
put
of
Chex over
shredded
Corn
Ralston.
Pops, Apple
Today,
Jacks, and
Chex's
fucking,
crisscrossing shape allows to stand up to milk, while
damn, I
always
forgot the other
providing a
cereal I said.
satisfying crunch. Elsewhere, Chex also serves as something of a universal vessel for both sweet and savory applications. From spicy Chex Mix to sugary chocolate Chex variants.
There was a
this
frosting
brand
one though. I
terminology
think it
has
was
got
the
something
blue
for
box.
everyone.
That shit used to hit. I'm not gonna lie. And the blue box of the Honey Nut Cheerios. I mean of the Cheerios.
Number 13, Honey Bunches of Oats.
I fuck with Honey
The
Bunches of
average
Oats. I'm not
cereal
gonna
aisle
lie.
of your
That's
everyday
low key
grocery
up
store
there.
is likely going
And
to be
I think
packed from
low
top
key
to
all of
bottom
them
with
bust.
cereals from Kellogg's, Quaker, and General Mills, and then there's post Honey Bunches of Oats.
This is what I make.
Honey Bunches of Oats. It's crispy sweetened flakes.
Why I feel like I
plus
never had
crunchy
strawberry.
granola clusters plus a touch of honey.
It is is good.
There's a nice textural complexity going on with the multiple flakes and oats, all tied together with the sweetness of honey. It's a far cry from the occasionally cloying flavor profile of some cereals, yet it is also not boring.
Don't just eat oats, eat bunches of oats.
Instead, Honey Bunches of Oats is a cereal that aspires to that part of a balanced breakfast tagline so prominently featured in advertising. Number 12.
Oh, Reese's Puffs is number
Simple,
12.
right?
That shit would have
Take
been
the
like
basic vector of a corn
5
puff
for
cereal
me. I'm
and
not
then
gonna
create
lie.
a concoction inspired by Reese's peanut butter cups.
Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic.
And the end results of Reese's Puffs cereal deliver on that
Ain't
premise.
that the commercial
and
with
more,
it?
delivering a dynamic punch of
That's not
sweet-
the iconic. That's not the commercial that be like that it chops and screws that part. The morning
This
time
and
epic.
flavor.
Morning
The
time.
actual
Am I
puffs here
tweaking?
are
I feel like they
crunchy
did
and
that for
fun
that
to
commercial.
eat,
I
while
don't
the
know.
chocolate and peanut butter flavors drive home that candy inspiration without diving too much into overkill territory. Reese's Puffs have one job: And they absolutely
Is that Vanessa
nail
Hudgens?
it,
What the fuck?
bringing a favorite indulgent candy to the breakfast table.
An epic mashup of peanut butter and chocolatey flavor is a perfect combo, and it's only a Reese's Puff cereal.
Definitely
Number
a perfect
11,
combo.
Cookie Crisp.
Damn,
There's
Cookie
just
Crisp.
no getting
Yes,
around it.
absolutely.
Cookie Crisp is a dream
For
snack
sure,
for Saturday
deserves to be on
mornings.
this list.
How about some Cookie Crisp?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Cookies are not for breakfast.
It's a textbook
Yo, how did
example of a
teachers just
cereal
take the
knowing its
students'
audience
cereal?
and giving them exactly what they want?
I'd have
After
been
all,
tight.
Who doesn't want to eat cookies for breakfast? Cookie Crisp gives you that
Cookie
chocolate chip
Crisp
cookie taste
fucking
and crunch
slaps,
in a
bro.
bite-sized form.
Cookie
and
Crisp
they taste
will forever
amazing
slap.
in milk.
Delicious Cookie Crisp cereal there. It looks like chocolate chip cookies. Tastes like them too, but it's a breakfast cereal.
It's the sort of indulgence that's tailor-made to a bowl or three
Nigga said,
while watching a lot of your favorite
Cookie
shows while
Crisp.
wearing the comfiest pajamas you own. Number 10, Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
There are a
That should
number
be
of
busting,
well-known
I'm not gonna
cereal
lie.
mascots out there, but
The
Snap,
Cocoa
Crackle,
version,
and
too.
Pop from the Rice Krispies brand have got to be among the most iconic.
Relax, they're finding out what kids like about Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Hear that? It's Snap and Pop.
And Crackle?
They managed to make an otherwise plain-sounding cereal of puffed rice appealing to kids. This was thanks largely to the noises Rice Krispies make as milk breaks them down. It made breakfast fun.
I used to
although
love
we
that
both fully
shit, like
copped
the
to sticking
crackling
tablespoons
sound.
of sugar on top of these suckers when we were kids.
Breakfast isn't breakfast without
If we're being honest though, Rice Krispies is good any time
Yo,
of
the
day,
treats one
and the
was
brand has
fucking
expanded
fire.
into a wide variety of offshoots
Best one
over
in my
years,
opinion. If
keeping
not,
it
the
fresh
Cocoa
for
Rice
new
Krispies after that.
generations.
But the
Number
treats
9,
one,
Cocoa Puffs.
yes,
It's
Cocoa
amazing
Puffs for
what humble
sure.
little corn and rice puffs
That's
can
up
do
there.
when they're combined with chocolate, cocoa, or sugar.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Got a Cocoa Puff.
Well, we gotta see the rest.
Worry, I know where to get more.
It's a chocolatey comet.
Made of real Hershey's cocoa.
Cocoa Puffs from
Made
a
a
comet.
real
These
Hershey's
otherwise
Cocoa.
innocuous confections get the gold star treatment when Cocoa Puffs enter the chat. Since this chocolatey cereal is unapologetic when it comes to wanting a good time, Cocoa Puffs
I
want
used
to
to
be your
fuck
pal when
with
you're watching
Cocoa
TV,
Puffs
a
commercials. I'm
comfort
not
when
gonna
you're
lie.
sick.
I feel like them shits was mad
They
entertaining.
make me go cuckoo.
Well, they're munchy and crunchy.
Oh, he tweaked out.
Now, what's wrong with that?
I call my first and only witness Cocoa Puffs.
A companion during those late nights or early mornings. Forget for a moment the
Facts,
sugar
the
content at
chocolate
hand
milk
and take yourself
after,
back to a more
that shit used to
innocent time
hit.
with that chocolatey cuckoo taste. Number 8, Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity
We can't help but wonder
Pebbles.
how many of those who purchased
I don't-
those Fruity
I'm not
Pebbles
gonna lie,
cereal
I
on a
probably
monthly
would've
basis
switched.
even recognize its source material licensed from classic.
Low key, I probably would have switched spots with Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Puffs. I would probably, nah, I can't do that. But yeah, I was gonna say some other shit. I think I would have switched it low key. I probably enjoy Cocoa Puffs a bit more than Fruity Pebbles, but
Don't
Fruity
start
Pebbles is classic though.
He's as big as the
You
taste
definitely
of my
can't go
mom's
wrong.
Fruity Pebbles cereal, part of a good breakfast.
Oh, everybody loves the big fruity blast inside every little pebbles.
Maybe you're too young to remember the show, but thankfully, both Fruity and
The
Cocoa Pebbles
Flintstones.
iterations have endured to the modern day. These little bits of puffed rice just possess an addictive texture and are bolstered by a flavor profile that packs a punch.
Barney, with 64 tasty pieces on your tongue, Pebbles rocks your whole mouth. Fruitalicious.
Post clearly knows what they're doing when it comes to making Pebbles cereal taste just as good now as it ever did, and that's no mean feat. Number 7, Frosted Mini Wheats.
Nah,
Sure, we know
I'm
that
not
you
gonna
can
lie. Hold
technically
on.
purchase-
And you know what's crazy? I actually fuck with Frosted Mini Wheats. I'm not gonna. I really like Mini Wheats, but I'm dead not putting that shit over Fruity Pebbles. I'm sorry, no bullshit. And I'm definitely not putting that shit over Cocoa Puffs. These niggas is
Kellogg's
smoking.
wheat cereals unfrosted, but much healthier options don't really make for nostalgic cravings.
And that's
right?
coming from a person that
down.
actually
No
fucks with
backing out
Frosted
now. We
Mini
made a
Wheats. Like
graphic
I
and
actually used to eat
everything.
that shit.
Or just say I taste better.
Especially when the company's Frosted Mini Wheats exist. These cereal
When they made the
concoctions are
flavors for it too,
scrumptiously
oh
hearty
my
pillars
god!
of
When they had
wheat
I think it was a
goodness dusted with
strawberry
an
one.
amazing crispy
Bruh.
sugar coating. Milk actually makes this cereal taste better as it breaks down that engaging crunch into a sweetened paste as the biscuits break down.
Try something new. Mini wheat cereal and hot milk.
We always eat our bowls of Frosted Mini Wheats down to the last drop, slurping up that delicious milk. Number 6, Fruit Loops. While on the topic of milk,
Fruit
are you
Loops
in
definitely
fact
up
the sort
there.
of cereal eater who abandons the milk at the end or do you savor that sugary liquid gold?
Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal with natural fruit flavors.
My son Toucan Sam.
Orange, lemon, cherry, and lots of vitamin C. Part of this complete breakfast. Well, I'd like to experiment further with Fruit Loops.
We'd be willing to bet that is the latter, especially if you're a Fruit Loops person. The fruit blend here is addictive as all get out, and the Fruit Loops mascot, Toucan Sam, has been selling us on these heavenly rings for years.
Follow your nose to Fruit Loops World!
They stay crunchy in milk, which is huge, but also turns said milk into a multicolored bonanza of fruit flavors that just taste so good going down. It's so good, in fact, that we almost, okay, make that definitely, pour ourselves another bowl. Just don't tell our doctor. Number 5, Cap'n Crunch. Time is of the
Captain
essence when it
Crunch
comes to
is
the Quaker Oats
5?
Company's
Oh my
classic
god,
cereal,
bro.
Captain Crunch.
I am highly disappointed. Captain Crunch, no bullshit, should have been at least 3rd. Not even gonna lie. Nigga, everybody eats Captain. I don't know anybody that doesn't eat Captain Crunch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at least any of them. The berry ones, the regular square ones, or the peanut butter ones. For me, it was the peanut butter ones. I used to love that shit. The peanut butter ones, crazy. But the regular ones was fire too. But number 5, Captain
Eating it dry
Crunch is
isn't so pleasant for the roof of
insane.
your mouth, and is not
That
highly
actually blows
recommended.
my mind.
Waiting too long will result in an extremely soggy and probably disappointing breakfast experience. However, if you time it right, that moment when milk hits a fresh bowl of Captain Crunch can be pure magic.
I love crunch berries.
Nothing stands in the way of that delicious crunch and big time berry blast.
Thanks, Captain. Now I'm gonna make it happen.
Granted, it takes a little work to
Yeah.
figure out the magic hour of
Thanks,
double C
Captain.
perfection.
Now I'ma
but
make
Captain
it happen.
Crunch mainstays know that it's all worth it. There's simply nothing quite like
Yo,
its
what the
special
fuck?
texture and flavor.
Why he look like that?
Number 4, Lucky Charms. Marshmallow fanatics may
Yo.
not know this, but Lucky Charms was actually the first.
I'm already, yo, this shit got me tight. There's no way, bro. I'm sorry, there's no way Captain Crunch is not over Lucky Charms. I find that way too hard to believe.
breakfast cereal
Absolutely
to include
not.
these confections. Way back in 1964, the original intent was for the
I
cereal
don't know.
to
I'm
represent
sorry, but I
charm
dare argue
bracelets.
that.
But over
I
the
will
years,
argue that right
Lucky
now.
Charms has
That Lucky
largely
Charms
been
is definitely not
associated with its
over
leprechaun
Captain
mascot,
Crunch, bro.
Lucky.
Absolutely not.
Those kids are after me, Lucky Charms.
That's blasphemy.
But thanks to me red balloon, I've made a clean getaway.
The magically delicious combination of oat pieces and sweetened marshmallows was a winner then, and that tradition continues on today, with Lucky Charms remaining a staple on the breakfast table. The quality control has been
couldn't do
remarkable
it, bro.
too.
Marshmallows
since
and
the crunchy bits
cereal?
retain their unique flavor,
I
while
just
the
couldn't
marshmallows
do it.
continue to impress us as some of the tastiest options out there in the cereal aisle.
Lovely Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious.
Number 3, Honey Nut Cheerios. The Cheerios brand has something for everyone.
Debatable.
Health conscious to those with an
But
appetite for the deliciously
Honey Nut Cheerios
decadent.
was a classic.
That said, Honey Nut Cheerios may be the perfect distillation.
I'm not
of
gonna lie, I'd have
Cheerios,
put
with enough
Honey Nut
cross-market
Light.
appeal to make everyone
Honey Nut
happy.
Cheerios probably would have been like
Honey Nut Cheerios cereal. What a yummy part of a good breakfast.
6,
Made with delicious
maybe.
honey.
I'll
The
say
sweet
like
honey
6.
flavor used to
Low
be
key.
combined with actual nuts, although today that flavoring is achieved using peach and apricot pit extracts. Still, Honey Nut Cheerios balances out sweetness with a pleasant
Bro,
oaty
the
aftertaste
evolution
that allows us to
of the
pretend this
fucking
stuff is part of a
graphics in
healthy
these
diet.
commercials is
Big news,
crazy.
America. Back for a limited time, we've changed the shape of Honey Nut Cheerios because we want people to know that they're delicious and can help lower cholesterol.
It's proven to be very popular
Honey
as
Nut
well,
Cheerios is
enduring
fire,
today
though.
as one
I'm
of
not
the
gonna lie.
best-selling cereals in the United States. Number 2, Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes
Oh,
cereal possesses a very simple
absolutely. I'm
recipe
not
for
gonna lie.
success.
Frosted Flakes
Take
is
your
definitely
average,
up there.
everyday cornflake and dump a whole lot of sugar
Frosted
on top.
Flakes definitely has to be up there for sure.
Good breakfast can bring out the tiger in
I don't know anybody that didn't.
After all, didn't the average kid
Eat
already
Frosted
pour
Flakes.
table sugar over their plain cornflakes anyway? Kellogg's was cunning enough to forego that middleman with Frosted Flakes, instead capturing some of the sweetest cereal flavors to
My
ever
son
pass our
Shaq.
lips. The brand's mascot, Tony the Tiger, is iconic to boot.
Yo, is that a regular sized bowl? That shit look like a fucking
Shaq, you're using
a little ass
my crunchy,
ashtray in
delicious
his
Kellogg's
hands.
Frosted Flakes.
Although we don't really need Tony to tell us how great Frosted Flakes are, still, it doesn't hurt, right?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our
Already
latest
am.
videos. You have the option
Oh,
to be
you remember
notified
that
for
game?
occasional videos or all of them.
I
If
think
you're
that was
on your
paused. It
phone,
wasn't a game.
make
I think it
sure
was
you
a
go into
loading
your
screen, if I'm
settings
not
and switch
mistaken.
on notifications.
Damn. That shit
Number
unlocked the
1,
memory in my head.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The modern-day Cinnamon Toast Crunch
Damn,
commercials
I'm not gonna
pride
lie.
themselves on the wacky antics of their anthropomorphic cereal squares.
They might be right.
Squares that
They
cannibalize each
they
other
might be
thanks
right
to
on
their
that.
sugary and cinnamony goodness.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Toast Crunch, part of this good breakfast. Crave those crazy squares.
We don't blame them one bit either, because Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of those gold medal cereals that everyone seems to like. The flavor profile is indulgent, without the slightest bit of healthy pretense to get in the way of all that tastiness. We recommend eating your bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch quickly, not only to shovel in that stuff as
I
fast
did have
as
a
humanly
whole bag of
possible,
that shit
but
in
also
my
to
drawer
ensure the
right
cereal's
now.
crunch factor stands up to
Not
milk.
even lying.
It's all that cinnamon
I'll
and sugar
dead show
that
you
makes
too.
those crunchy little squares so irresistible.
What's your favorite breakfast cereal? Shout it out in the comments.
With the crunchy sweet taste of Kellogg's Cracklin' Oat Bran, an open box
Cracklin'
is an
Oat
empty box.
Bran? What the
Did
fuck
you
is
enjoy
that?
this video?
Was that a real cereal? Cracklin' Oat Bran? That shit look ass. Damn, I think they low-key got it. Honey Nut Cheerios, I mean, yeah. It was alright. Like, I'm not gonna say that shit was, you feel me? I'm not gonna say that shit was hitting. But, you know, sometimes when niggas wanted a little bit of, like, I don't know, I guess, like, sweetness in their cereal, it wasn't bad. Like, I'll say it's like a little higher than average. I'll say that. A little higher than average. It was pretty average, but it was like, it still hit. I don't know. There was some days where I'm like, yo, I'm in the mood low key for some. I wouldn't say often, but there were some days where I'm like, yo, I want some Honey Nut Cheerios, low key. But number one being Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm respectfully, I'll take that. I'll take that, low key. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a fire breakfast cereal. I mean, you can eat that shit any time in the day. I'm not gonna lie. Cinnamon Toast Crunch will always. There's not one time that you can eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, no bullshit, and not feel satisfied after eating that shit. Like, it is legit that cereal that everybody will eat in my opinion, alongside Captain Crunch. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all think I'm lying. Hold on. I dead got that shit. Hold on. And look. You see? I'm no bullshit. And it's the big bag too. This the shit that you get from the supermercado. Like, you feel me? This the real deal shit. I'm telling you. These shits is it, my nigga. Alright, hold on. I think the next one we're gonna do is the. Damn, I low-key wanna snack on this shit too. Yo, should I do it? I'm not gonna lie. Yo, and I got my fucking cavities filled in today. Nah, bro, I'm not gonna do it to myself. Low-key. I fucked myself over doing that shit. I think that